Hey everyone, I'm coming to you from the Fortifications at Brook Hill. Now, this is a fort during the American Civil War. It's a Confederate fort. As you can see behind me, there's still a little bit left. These are the outer fortifications of the fort. And this fort saw a lot of action. To start, in 1863, May 4th, 1863, you're going to have General Stoneman's Union troops attack on their initial raid. They're going to attack this fort, and it's going to be of little consequence. There's not going to be, it's not going to work out so well for the Union Army there. But however, if you fast forward another year, March 1st, 1864, we're going to have General Justin Kilpatrick with about 3,500 Union soldiers, and they're going to seize the fort, and they're going to start shelling the inner defensive line from this area in a preparation for an assault against Richmond that will ultimately fail. We fast forward just a little bit farther in May of 1864, May 11th to be exact, 1864, just after the defeat of Jeb Stuart and his wounding at Yellow Tavern just down the road. You're going to have Philip Sheridan with his 12,000 Federal cavalry come here, and they're going to overpower the Confederates here, but the Confederates are going to fiercely contest every inch of the ground around here before they're ultimately overwhelmed. Now, Sheridan will occupy this fort, but feeling that there could be an entrapment coming, he's going to retire the next day, May 12th. But a lot of little history right here, just off the beaten path. We're actually in the parking lot of Gabe's and a family dentistry place. And so, yeah, really cool to see the earthworks still here. Some other things that happened in this area, just north of here on the Brook Road in 1800, August 30th, 1800, you're going to have Gabriel's insurrection. That is a slave revolt. You're going to have a lot of different history that happens here throughout the area. Obviously, the fortifications are here during the American Civil War, but to know that there was a slave revolt not far from here. And just of note, these are the northernmost fortifications along Brook Road. They were an early warning system for the Confederates defending Richmond, and they're mainly designed for artillery. You can see their shallow trenches protecting infantrymen around, where they would have the rifles connecting and things like that. But looking at a sign here, it says the battery position were originally 8 to 10 feet high and at least 15 feet thick at the top of their walls. The interface of the wall was supported by posts and heavy logs. The earthworks were constructed in 1862 largely by black labor force and were occupied intermittently by Confederate troops until the end of the conflict in 1865. So a lot of action here, a lot of Civil War action. Just a really neat place to come. This is the first time I've been here, so definitely come to the fortifications on Brook Road, just outside of Richmond.